Hello, frogs. I am dressed up a little bit more boy mode today because I am off to a work thing in, about 15 minutes. I always record these videos at the last minute, and today is obviously no exception. This is just a meetup for people who do work or are interested in data science, data engineering, data stuff. And I've been asked to go along for the last few months, and I'm finally actually going to go along to one. Which means I'm wearing my most professional clothes, which unfortunately are all boy clothes. I probably need to expand my wardrobe a little bit in the next few months to include clothes that fit me a bit better. I say boy moding. I'm still, hang on, I've got my emo belt on and my shirt's sort of quite unbuttoned. All of this is to say that even when I was boy moding, I was never really boy moding. And I'm just, frankly, it's a little butch. I can get away with it. And I've been feeling a lot less weird about dressing like a boy ever since I started taking E. Because it's felt a lot more like I'm a girl wearing boy clothes and a boy who is wanting to be a girl. I don't know. Dysphoria is weird. I'm trying to talk with my head voice, which is feeling a little bit strange. I will definitely be making a little accountability checklist, and I might start putting that. When I work out where I'm going to film these videos consistently, and I have a proper filming setup rather than just propping my phone up on my laptop or on my frog plushie. I'll put an accountability board in the background. I don't know what else I was going to talk about today, but I have just been fucked over by credit score. So we're talking about credit score. Fuck credit score. Why? Why do we have this stupid thing which it doesn't work properly? So the reason I've been using my credit score is I've been, one of my friends has found a house, actually, has been looking for a house for ages and needed a guarantor. And she doesn't talk to her parents. So I offered to be her guarantor because it's what you do when you, I don't know, can. But apparently I failed their credit checks, which is bullshit because my credit's fine. I think maybe like a decade ago my credit was bad, but I've fixed it since then. And I know my score. My score's not really high, but it's high enough. But when I tried to get my credit check report thing that they wanted, I was told they couldn't find me. And I think this is where it ties into transvlogging. I think this is because I don't leave a very good paper trail. Because I'm only consistent with what name I go by, when I have to be. I've been called Nix for 4 years now. Doing the paperwork, I should I should, because otherwise I end up in situations like this where there's not a good record of who I am. Everyone at work knows me as Nix. Absolutely no one knows me by my dead name. But obviously the bank does. And it's a pain to keep all my documents up to date. So this is the part of being trans that's super duper annoying. Obviously transphobia and dysmorphia and all of the medical stuff and having to be your own doctor, voice training, all of that pales in comparison to the admin. Oh my God. You have to do so much admin because everything's set up to assume that you're just going to keep being the same person, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like doing admin. This isn't just a trans thing. I've never liked doing admin. Never liked, I never liked the feeling that if I do something, like if things are working now and I do something wrong, then they might stop working and that'll make it even harder. And once you start doing admin, you have to keep going all the way to the end, because if you leave it in the middle, that also causes problems. Which is just to say, I just want things to be easier. I need to change my name legally. I think that's the real takeaway from this, is legally changing my name. I need to do that, and I need to make sure all my records are up to date. And that's the hard bit, is making sure all my records are up to date, because I don't know who thinks I live where. So I need to do that. I need to get all of my driver's license, my passport, and my bank documents and everything tied to my house. And then I need to, once I've got all that done and everyone knows where I live, I then need to tell them I've changed my name so they don't send all of the letters to the wrong place. I know I should do this anyway. I'm not going to wait until I forget to put up a video to make it a forfeit, because it's bigger than that anyway. But that's going to be on the checklist, on the, not the checklist that I talked about earlier. That's going to be on my transvlogging journey, is doing admin. So make sure you stick around for that. It's going to be wall-to-wall paperwork in here, baby. I think I might appreciate that video existing. Just all the paperwork you'll have to do as a trans person. God. That's the stuff. That's the stuff you need to know when you sign up. Everything else. I'm looking forward to this meeting. Not meeting, this hangout. I'm gonna shut the video off now, I think, and finish getting ready. Just put on deodorant and shoes and cycle fast. I will talk to you tomorrow, frogs. I'm sorry this has just been a bitch about admin and how much I hate it and how much I hate credit scores. But sometimes that's what these videos are gonna be, is just that. Also, sorry if my voice has been a bit strange this video. I've just been trying to talk from my head. And I'll see what that sounds like. Right, I love you lots. I will talk to you tomorrow.